apparently have not walked the streets of poor neighborhoods lately, immediately accused me of racism. And that is why the acute problem of cultural deprivation among underclass children of all colors is never addressed. The smear merchants hammer anyone who does so. It's beyond disgraceful that powerful people look away from the real problem. Mr. Trump is noble in his intent to create jobs and train Americans to do them, but that will require more than trade deals and rhetoric. It will require a cultural change in many working class and poor precincts. If you reject the conventional road to success, education, and hard work, you'll fail in our capitalistic system, no matter what kind of outlandish promises Bernie Sanders makes. It's all about personal responsibility and motivation. And who is preaching that message? Who? The truth is that individual motivation is being destroyed by phony politicians seeking power, by promising an endless series of entitlements to a population that's moving away from achievement and into the gimme zone. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Until that deep cultural flaw is exposed, until the phonies, race hustlers, and corporate greedheads are called out, we'll continue to see big lies spouted by political deceivers and enabled by a gutless media. God help America.
When Alan Johnson says that change in society must come with least resistance, it directly connects to Walter when he says, "We don't want no trouble for nobody or fight no causes, and we will try to be good neighbors." This supports one of my main ideas. Society can change without fighting, and by people being genuinely good, prejudices can be destroyed because misconceived notions can be proven wrong. When O'Reilly talks about our problems not being addressed, he mentioned the conventional road to success, which requires education and hard work. The Youngers are low income and uneducated. However, Walter is hardworking, and Benita is pursuing a career as a doctor. While the Clybourne Park community doesn't accept them, the Youngers deserve everything they have coming to them because they are not in what O'Reilly describes as the gimme zone. And finally, O'Reilly and Johnson both agree that our society needs to change, and can only do so when everyone takes personal responsibility. A week from today, I'll officially be a junior in high school. This project has taught me how interested I am in politics and sociology. Our society needs a change because not many people take responsibility for their own actions. Take, for example, the highly publicized Stanford rape case. The young man refuses to apologize and is continuing to act as the victim. It's sad. While A Raisin in the Sun was written in 1959, the idea that hard work pays off and that people should always have values remains. I don't agree with everything Alan Johnson says because he seems to strictly play on white guilt. When movements like Black Lives Matter occur, race hustlers, as O'Reilly calls them, flock to the scene to create a division amongst our country. They unite no one and solve nothing. Until we realize that the best way to rebuild the American culture I envision is everyone needs to be productive members of society and work like gears in the machine that is America. This has been Ramon Pons, and thank you for tuning in.